On Deliberate Murder, I think, Quad, Deliberate Murder stream. That's what he was usually on.
Yeah.
Because when he casts in English, it's noises. As you may have heard many years ago, guys.
Okay, we are starting here.
Let's do it.
I'm the Lost World, first map for the best of 3 in winners bracket semi-finals, and I am on Pavel's point of view. Gotta give him some screen time. Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
I thought he was gone there. I don't know how he made it not go into the lava. That is ridiculous. Alright, bye-bye.
I find it just ridiculous that he couldn't get the 50 bubble and the rocket launcher at all. That's such a blow. Machine gun doesn't push you that much that you should be able to go out of control.
I also thought it was going to be first prize lava.
I think Pavel's definitely got the edge on Lost World, to be honest. Pavel is seriously good at this map. I think we're probably... I don't think I regret my prediction, but I think that we're going to see Clawz chasing a 1-0 lead from Pavel in about 10 minutes' time.
Interesting prediction, and Pavel, is he gonna play it aggressive? He is. Just looking for the damage. Oh, I like this. Good trap there. But
wow,
how did Clawz get that frag?
Holy shit.
I'm on a Clawz point of view right now,
I
since
think,
mutual frags are always tricky.
Pavel's rocket was just a little bit delayed. He was a bit slow with it. I think he should have tried to pre-fight a bit earlier. Oh, holy crap, that rocket there kind of makes up for everything. Bit of damage there from Clawz. What?
Pavel was trying to get a little cheeky there, maybe pop back out, do some damage, but yeah, he was met with a direct.
Both the others gonna be up very soon, and so is the red.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow.
Good job, Clawz, not running into that.
Nice little game sense there. He knew what to expect. And Pavel is just stack of getting bigger and bigger at the moment. Clawz, it's got center map though, which is always nice to have. He might run face to face with Pavel in a second. His rocket misses. Pretty bad shots. Definitely Pavel having an edge over him. But actually, it's surprising how much damage Clawz can do.
Yeah, he did about 270 damage there. I mean, 170 damage there. Just those rockets.
Even though he was left low, Clawz could still escape and get some of the health back. Oh, Pavel going aggressive. Gets the frag. Oh wait, it was
7 health.
Clawz suiciding, but yeah, Pavel very low again.
Clawz is 10 seconds early to red at the moment, just sitting on it. Pavel's still extremely weak, but he might just sit around and wait for the mega. But I don't think he realizes that Clawz has been waiting in red for so long, and he's going to find out in a moment. Nice little trap. Oh, I love it, Clawz. Amazing play.
Was that one of those cosmonauts plays?
If he took the red, then obviously Pavel would have the info about where he is. So that was extremely smart, actually.
Yeah.
It seems so simple, but it's surprisingly strange to think about when you're in this type of game.
I mean, especially when you know that you're not in a hurry for any other item, so that makes it possible.
And now Clawz might be able to get himself onto the mega as well if he's got an inkling of that time. But he's not heading in that direction. I think Pavel's going to realize that that item might be up.
Yeah, he was the one to pick it up last time, so he has the timing. And finally, Clawz has it as well.
Oh, lovely rocket.
Nice rocket there from Pavel, yeah.
Red armor for Clawz, and it's the 50 up for it? Yes, it is.
Wow, timed that jump amazingly actually. The spam on the exit, but he doesn't even take a single point of damage. The LG
might be
now.
dangerous for Pavel.
Oh, Clawz's LG was strong,
Wow.
but not
Pavel's
quite strong
LG as
enough.
well.
I wasn't expecting that from Pavel. I was thinking this is now going to be a tied game, but far from. Clawz, oh, he actually makes it onto the ledge despite that LG pressure. Again, that's very small, but the way that he would have had to manipulate his movement in the air there to still get on the platform, that was impressive. But he's not able to pull it together a little bit later, so 4-1 now. Make it 5-1.
Oh, nice prediction there on the spawn from Pavel. And this could be another frag if Clawz just has to back out of there. Usually in a LG vs LG battle between these two, I'd favor Clawz, but Pavel's aim is looking really solid today.
And he's getting his 6th frag. Again, Clawz is able to get damage, but I feel like Pavel is going to be able to get all this health and armor, stack himself back up, making the previous damage for nothing.
I really think that Pavel is just far too much for Clawz on this map. The LG from Clawz again is out of this world, but it's just so much health to go against that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mega is up on the spot here for Pavel. He gets it cleanly.
Yep.
There we go, that's going to be red for Clawz. This time he does take a little bit of damage out that teleporter exit.
Yeah, you'd think Pavel is pretty good at timing that rocket, since he's played this map for so much.
Again, Pavel with a defensive rocket there. Beautiful.
Pavel on 20 health, can he make it allow it this time?
Clawz forcing his way onto the red armor. Mega's going to be up really soon. Clawz, if he gets killed right now, actually things will be looking okay for him. He's pretty weak, but here come the items.
You have 4 more frags to make, which is kind of much in a map like Lost World, but
oh my god!
That rocket was too close, and it would have been a frag for Pavel if it did hit.
He had exactly 100 health, and Pavel, he was pixels away from hitting the air rocket, and then the one after. Clawz, I was just saying that's such nice things about your movement. when it's easy to do, you mess it up. What the hell?
Yeah, it's varying.
Clawz has got about 150 more damage than Pavel. His control lacking considerably. Rockets! Was it mutual?
Yeah, yep, it was a mutual. Clawz killing himself and the opponent as well. And I'm sticking to his point of view, as he needs to make this frag for the comeback. Neither player hitting anything, but Clawz finally just steps in, goes for the frag.
11 health.
This is dangerous.
Needs to be careful there with the MG.
Oh, the 50 bubble saved him though.
Oh, nice. Good use of the last rocket. Just gonna let Pavel onto 1 yellow. Hope to get close with him with the rockets. He's got to make sure that Pavel doesn't outdodge him. Oh, just about.
That was far too close.
Yeah.
Clawz's rockets are not quite looking on point.
He's just about getting away with it though at the moment. It's 2 frags between them. He's made a remarkable amount of progress in the last minute or so. And we've got the red armor up. Is Pavel down there? Clawz doesn't mess up the jump this time.
That is good.
Saving himself some seconds to get to other items. But it's actually Pavel gets 2 yellows, so 100-100 versus 100-100. Essentially.
Clawz already preparing himself for further mega health. Finds Pavel. Very good LG damage there by Clawz. And he's gonna opt to go for both the major items. Let's hope that...
Pavel's actually at the yellow by LG. If he drops down, he's gonna be able to see the megas up on the spot. Okay, there we go. He did see Clawz pick it up, so at least he's got a time on it. And see what Pavel can do.
Oh, Pavel just gets up. Clawz chases aggressively.
Wow.
That was looking so scary. Those jump pads with the LG are
One frag the difference now.
It always makes you flinch, doesn't it, when a player does that?
This could be Clawz tying things up.
The plasma, though. The plasma's too much. He's got to get out of here.
Tiny bit of rocket damage.
Clawz can still wait, though. He's actually... I honestly wasn't expecting him to make the comeback like this, but he's got just under 2 minutes left with only a frag separating him and Pavel.
Oh, Pavel lands the initial rockets. Clawz has no armor anymore, but Pavel is also screaming, so... It's going to be interesting how the fight's going to roll out. Pavel playing it passive.
How low was Pavel just there? I think he was on like...
I just heard him screaming, that's the only thing.
Dolphin trying to find some yellows, finds one up at the top. Basically loses the armor as soon as he takes it. But he's...
Well, at least he denied it for Pavel.
Exactly, yeah.
Pavel is going to be able to get that mid-yellow, and looks like Clawz might be able to get this mega and red. Pretty sure Pavel is going to put in a challenge here.
1 minute.
Again, Clawz not quite doing the good damage with the rockets, and now he's in a bad spot.
Screws up that rocket jump then.
Less than 1 minute left.
All good rockets though from Clawz. I was going to say he's a bit low compared to Pavel, but he's doing a good job with it. It's going to be a kill.
And a tight game.
I didn't think that was going to be possible again because of the initial damage from Pavel, but Clawz just persisted.
Never lose face in the young Belarusian.
Honestly, he's surprising me over and over because Pavel really should be at a big advantage on this map. And I think maybe Pavel stepped off the gas pedal and is regretting it. That 6-1 should have gone a lot further for him. Clawz, okay, getting the red now and then getting into any fight would be brilliant for Clawz.
Yeah. Pavel's actually there. I think Clawz just heard him go up the jump pad. Did have a rough idea where Pavel is, and Pavel's gonna be. I think Pavel's gonna be happy with this overtime right now.
Yeah, he needs. He can't complain at the moment. He gets one good rocket. This is gonna be a frag though. It's gotta be. What? Not for
It
him.
is a frag for Pavel. Those rockets were just far too good.
Holy cow! Those cosmic rockets.
Clawz must have gone into that fight thinking 100% I'm going to win, and he's just died again now. Pavel, how the hell?
What is going on? You don't run into Pavel's rockets. That's the thing. That's a certain suicide.
Clawz trying with the plasma. You can see he's desperate at the moment, but really, you know, at that point in overtime, you can actually be a little bit patient. I think Clawz lost his cool there a little bit, and I hope this doesn't translate over to the next map, because I'm really feeling that Pavel can't lose this anymore. GG!
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, that's the GG there. What the hell happened? I don't even know.
I think that fight there, Clawz...
It melted his brain.
Yeah.
That fight in red.
He was such a favorite going into that fight, but Pavel's rockets were out of this world.
I have honestly no idea, because I think Clawz must have been something like 100, 200, maybe 150, 200.
Yeah, something like that.
And then Pavel he wouldn't have been more than 100, 100. I think pretty sure he was weaker than that. And somehow he just went into Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah, he was just like landing direct rockets with every shot, and that's also throwing Clawz off with every shot he's firing.
Just what?
But yeah, when you drop down through that hole, it's always so risky, even if you have the stack advantage. And battle for the second map. Clawz is ready.
Definitely gold for tats, you know. If Pavel wins this, then people will be losing their
Prepare to fight.
potato skins. We need to set that up on FPSPULSE. Alright, let's get ourselves into game right now. Pavel, Clawz. Let's check out Clawz, because he's got to do something over here to counter it. And I'm actually worried, because Clawz is the type of person, if something goes wrong with him in a map, and he kind of loses his heart in the next game. I don't want to see a drop in performance from him now. I want to see him playing as strong as he was before.
He's missing these rails though. Lands one. Okay.
Excellent rail from Pavel. Pavel pushing him with the LG. Easy frag for him.
This is good. This is not a positive sign.
No, that was well played by Pavel, and Clawz was still landing some of the damage.
Clawz wasn't even thinking about how easy it is to get from where Pavel was through the teleport and over to him. He just wasn't thinking about that dimension or that aspect at all.
Just barely. Barely not landing the last rail before Pavel got the mega health on him.
3 seconds left. Clawz. There he gets the frag.
Well,
that might make him. That'll help.
Well, he really should have got that frag, and he did. So everything's fine at the moment. Does fine. Pavel goes in with the LG, and Pavel with his rockets. Just crazy.
Yeah, with the rockets, Pavel's ridiculous damage.
Clawz looking for a really tight angle there. He's going to let Pavel get himself onto the yellow, but Clawz is looking extremely healthy. Spotting each other briefly. Some rail angles available, but nothing easy to go for.
And if Pavel finds a shot there. And Clawz falling back for the red armor. Is he going to find Pavel going for the damage? That's gonna be a no. He's probably just preparing for the mega health, and he just picked it up. Gonna be able to get the yellow as well. Clawz, can you find the angle? That's a no.
It's actually looking really good for Pavel. He had about 90 armor before picking up that yellow.
But look at that, 2 rails, 3 rails in a row for Clawz. He can move in with the LG.
Hits one bolt.
It's funny how Pavel's less than 100 health, 0 armor, and he actually pushes forward. It somehow like made their angle harder for Clawz to get. You don't want to chase up the staircase, especially after you know what Pavel did to you in that red armor room last map.
Yeah, you don't want to run into Pavel's rockets.
Yeah.
That's just common sense.
I was actually at the top there by the rocket.
Misses both the rails, unfortunate. And Pavel at the window. Not gonna peek. Pavel's still spamming those nades around the railgun area. He's been doing this for quite a while now.
He's dropped away from yellow. He just doesn't feel right about. And Pavel gets red. He's like upgraded. What the hell?
That should have been a rail there for Clawz.
It should have been a yellow for Pavel and a red and mega for Clawz, but not bad damage. Both stacks pretty tight at the moment. Can't really point out a favorite. No, I can. It's Pavel.
Of course. And red's gonna be up soon. Clawz already has the angle. Can he keep up with the rockets? That's gonna be a no, and he falls back. Goes probably for the yellow instead. But Pavel's gonna be there in time.
After that red steal, Pavel's actually turned things around here.
Wow.
Oh, nice rail there from Clawz. That was such a difficult shot.
He's going to try and get onto the red beforehand.
What a rail there. Finally Clawz landing these shots that are so important. But so is Pavel.
Again, what this amazing rails. He just about finds that angle early enough, and Pavel just isn't expecting Clawz to be there in time. You know, he's giving away these angles which you can't really blame him, because they shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, that's the problem. But still, Pavel is keeping up with the rails to return, so Clawz he's not making it easy for Clawz to try and shift the control. And now the red armor is up for Pavel.
I'm worried though, because even though Clawz is taking great stuff, he always lets Pavel get back into control. You know, this is sort of twice the controls switched round without a single frag even happening.
Yeah, and this is, you know, match point for Pavel.
Yeah, Clawz
Exactly.
step up here. This is really, you can't have a more perfect opportunity in a tournament where Evil and Cypher are out. And you've got what would be normally considered the easy road, and Clawz can't seem to step up to the game at the moment.
Yeah, Pavel is not making it easy for him. Pavel playing very strong today. And it makes me even sadder that we haven't seen more of him.
Well, we might see a lot more if he manages to get this win.
Yep.
He'll be in the winner bracket final versus Base.
That's gonna be good.
Well, if it happens at the moment, but it's looking likely. Less than half the amount of time left. Pavel is.
Well, it's only one
stacked.
frag lead. Oh, that was good opportunity for damage, and Clawz keeps up with it. Missing all these rails.
Two good rockets actually from Clawz. He well needed damage, but look at Pavel. He's just getting straight back into the swing of it. There's going to be the yellow. Knows exactly what to expect. And a trade on the rails is a really good win for Pavel. And it's going to be one more. What? How did you mess it up, Pavel?
It was a frag for Pavel this time, Clawz this time, and he should be able to get the mega health soon. Don't know if he knows it's up.
Yeah, I think he wants the red. Because red helps him out a little bit more. But. Oh, God. That is horribly tight. I think this is a gift from the gods, though, for Clawz. Getting that frag means a huge amount to him with this amount of time left. Battleford is hard to come back from.
Oh.
Wow.
Bad position.
He
can't go for the red armor at all, and he's at the mega. He has no idea about the mega timing. That's the problem here.
Very risky hanging around there.
Yeah, Pavel dropping down was the right call for him.
All Clawz has got to do is just not give away a frag for now.
Yeah, which is easier said than done against Pavel. As Pavel attacks with the plasma. Good LG, but oh man.
Clawz as well there.
I'm actually amazed.
Very low after that. If Clawz rushes it, he could, where did he spawn? The green armor.
Did I just curse Clawz just there? He just gave up a frag like 5 seconds after I said that. That's not cool.
Probably you did. Thanks a lot, dude.
Clawz is getting onto the mega now, which is nice to see from him. It's actually, it feels like he has hardly had any Mega before, but he's had 6 compared to Pavel's 7. Needs to get that damage out, Clawz. Red's been taken, so Pavel is really nicely stacked at the moment. Looking for a snap angle, but not finding it. Pavel can play it a little bit slowly. Clawz, you're so early for this item.
Yeah.
He's still gonna get it though.
Yeah, Pavel's giving him space.
Just pick up the mega health and Pavel having the frag blade as well.
So much spam going on over here. Clawz really doesn't want to let him get onto that yellow. He can't get any extra damage. Clawz needs to get into position for red sooner.
I don't know if he can defend this red, and Pavel's not stacking him yet. He actually does get the red, yeah.
Pavel's got to be careful right now because Clawz, one rail, and Pavel will be crippled. This Mega's up really shortly. Clawz can't hit enough though.
Yeah, it's been during the whole game. Clawz's rail has been letting him down so hard. It's not even funny.
Oh wow, that's
it's weird because sometimes he hits these crazy angles and then he just can't hit anything for like a minute. Then he goes back to hitting the most ridiculous shots. He needs a bit more consistency, I think. And then we go 5.
GG.
Yeah.
That's a forfeit.
Wow. So it's going to be Pavel base in the winners bracket final.
The more I see that, the more I think that actually it's true. Clawz, if he has a bad moment in one part of the game, in one part of the series, then everything just goes to crap. I'm quite disappointed in Clawz, to be honest. I think he really needs to sort of feel more confident throughout the entire series. No matter what happens, he's always got to have that aura of confidence around him. Otherwise, he's not going to succeed the way he wants to.
Well,
Pavel,
he's not out. He gets to play Sparty.
I think that Pavel really won the series in overtime on Lost World.
Yeah.
That fight is...
Those rockets there at the end were just...
Most men would be mentally broken by that, you know?
Basically.
Wow, so winner bracket final, Pavel base.